Alright, shalom, shalom. It's the brother Tazamak coming to you with another lesson through the Spirit. First and foremost, we give all praise and all honor to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Kakadash. Next, I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, the ones who given us 100% truth according to the Bible. Peace, sincerity to the brothers out there on the highways and byways pushing the truth, doing videos, edifying the elect. I just want to get into this lesson. I seen pretty much a picture. It's talk about how it says, as you see the title, I didn't make the title yet, but it says, starting next week, we could face massive flight delays, cancellations, and even partial closure of U.S. airspace and the government shutdown if the government shutdown doesn't end. And this is only for education purposes, but it just crossed my mind. It's like we getting closer and closer to those times, man. We getting closer and closer to those times, and the scriptures just continue to reveal. Yahweh Basham Shah still continue to show his hand and doing the works, man. The second Ezra 15 and 17, and it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. That's right. It says a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. Overall, we know that this is leading going to cities being locked down due to martial law and other things of that sort. But hey, man, this is the steps that's getting towards that. Hey, this government shutdown is now people can't get from one place into another. Cause, of course you could drive, of course, but hey, it's going to show that hey, you're not easily going to be able to go to these places, man. Cause not everybody has cars. Not everybody, in that short. Not everybody has that ability. They say, hey, people not gonna be able to get on these planes anymore, man, soon to come, because they don't have the workers, and that just got me to think, hey, man, the man shall desire not to go into a city. Desire to go to a city and should not be able, man. Hey, the Lord is still showing his hand, He's speeding up the times. He's doing more events are coming out, more judgments are coming out, and it's only gonna get worse as we get closer and closer and going deeper and deeper into Jacob's trouble. This is second Ezra 15 and 18. It says, for because of their pride, cities shall be troubled, their houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. Yes. Going back into what the Akim always say, that problem, reaction, solution, man. Hey, the Lord is putting a spirit on Esau, Edom, to be that left hand, left hand instrument, man. And putting a squeeze on Jake, man, and Jake's not gonna be able to maintain nor handle the punishment that Esau's, gonna bring forth, man. He's not gonna be able to maintain, and soon later that's gonna be what, man? You're gonna be running into people's houses, man, taking people food or whatever they want to take, man. Because Jake's prideful, man. You got these women out here talking they're still not gonna get jobs. Jake already not gonna get jobs. Hey, man, it's going to get deeper, man. Sooner or later, it's gonna get to the point where, hey, man, everything is gonna wax cold. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. That's right, man. People gonna sooner or later, it's not gonna be any remorse, any mercy in this place, man, because their spirit's gonna be through. Jake's gonna be in the spirit of mindset of these movies that Esau overall, just like it. Yes, overall, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah have created, but these movies, Esau has predictive programs into these minds, man. It's like the Purge. You got other what do you call it? Apocalyptic movies, man. He says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because the lack of bread. Exactly, going back into what I was saying before. And for great tribulation, you know, for the lack of bread, hey man, sooner or later, people are gonna go insane. They're gonna go crazy because they're not gonna be able to have food. They're not gonna be able to eat because sooner or later there's not gonna be any food in the stores. All of that is gonna come to an end. You know that's when that famine is gonna come. You know, they're not gonna have any food at home because they're gonna eat it up from already because there's no food in the stores. Cause of course Jake gonna hit the stores first, and then they gonna hit the homes, man. And then it's gonna get worse and worse from there. But it says, "Behold, safe Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, to revere, yeah, for reverence me be, which are from the risings of the sun, from the south, from the east, Olivians, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them. Like it's a day to do, yet this day into my choosing, so will I do also a recompense in their bosom. Thus say the Lord. He says, my right hand shall not spare the sinner, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the innocent. That's right. Sooner or later, the Lord is going to use His men, to bring forth that judgment, man. That's right. On the those who deal falsely, man. You know, mainly Esau, Edom. You know, but those who deal falsely, man. It says who shed the innocent blood upon the earth. It says the fire is going forth from His wrath and have consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin, and that woe meaning destruction, man. That's what we call upon our people to, hey, like, man, wake up, man. The time is near, man. Wake up, just as Noah was calling to the people of, hey, man, it's gonna flood, man. It's gonna rain, man. The Lord said, hey, destruction is near, man. Hey, and the people scoffed Noah, and the people hearken not Noah. Hey, just a quick account. I got a guy at work, older Jake. He was like around his 30s and, a few years older than me. But, hey, I talk to Jake, and I let him know, like, hey, man, we are the Israelites. We are God's chosen children. And I work with in deli, so like meat department, we get to pretty much get like sometimes taste of meat or whatnot. Sometimes Jake just get a little bite, but and I barely eat any of that. It's all processed, so don't really want to be consuming any other things. But I tell Jake, like, we don't supposed to be eating pork. We have a certain law for the foods we need to eat. The dietary law. And Jake just like, well, I'm gonna eat my bacon and I'm gonna eat my pork, and ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of pork. Oh man, you like, hey man, and it's many times it improves to Jake. Jake just completely folly, man, and just rebellious, man. And it's like, I understand hey man, that's the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah, give me the spirit to understand more and more how rebellious our people are, man. It's just like they just lean upon their own way. They don't care. Hey, they don't care. They just want to do it their own way, man. Hey, and I just put the spirit on me to be like, hey man, you gotta fast and I gotta pray more that I never lose that fear. And yeah, how about Shemel Shah, man? That's what you have to do, man. Because hey, it's gonna get to those times where it's gonna get hard, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna get real hard out here. You know, hey, and just as we supposed to do, of course, but hey, practice more on that fasting and then that praying and fasting, man, because the times that needed, we gonna have to. Hey, it's gonna be days where we're not gonna be able to eat that source, but not to go off the topic, But yeah, it's the Lord say, "Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments," man. We gotta come back into the understanding of who we are as a people and why the Lord is bringing judgment. That's right. And the Lord say what? And it says, "I will not spare them. Go away, ye children, from the power, It says, defile not my sanctuary, right? That's right, man. Hey, just saying that. Look, that's how the Lord, He's gonna be treating Jake, man, in these times to come, man. The Lord is gonna, you're not my child. He's gonna destroy you. This is for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore deliver he them into death and destruction. So that's right, man. And then another thing I remember, just as I pretty much let them know, like, hey, man, these are the times that trouble approaching, man. And Drake say, oh, excuse me, profane, like, oh yeah, I'm scared. I'm like, you ought to be scared, man. Like, hey, man, you ought to be scared. You talk such a rebelliousness, and then I tell you, oh yeah, that's what he said. He said you should be like a preacher or something, man. I'm like, man, look, what did I tell him? I said, man, I'm a prophet, man. Humbly spoken, but Lord willing, continue to be a child of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. And then, yeah, man. So we are the children of, the Heavenly Father, man. Yahweh Shemel Shah. We gotta know that the destruction is coming upon this place, man. It's no time. It's no time to be bullshitting, man. And then like, hey, man, we just the times are here. It's just that simple, man. Sooner or later, hey, Jake not gonna be able to go into these cities, man. Jake not gonna be able to go walk freely down these streets, man, and go get them something to eat without having to just watch over there. We watch over our shoulder now, but it's gonna be more gruesome. It's gonna be more worse. But those who have the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man, gonna be protecting it from the times that's to come, man. Walking with no fear, but the fear of Yahweh Shemel Shah, because we understand that the Lord is in control of all the things. The Lord is in control of all the things, and this is the last scripture I want to grab, Salakia. Because and the reason why we know these things is because the Lord told us. The Lord shows us, man. This is Amos 3:1. It says, hear the word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. And again, man, the Lord telling us what? He says, listen, O children of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and you so-called Native Americans, man. Men, women, and child, men, women, and children. We are the Israelites, man. He said he's speaking these words against you. He's telling us, hey, this is what not to do. This is what to do. I don't know these other nations. I don't care for these other nations. You're my child. I'm going to punish you because you're my child. You're my people. You should know better. This is the mindset of Yahweh Shemel Shah. He doesn't care about the other nations. He doesn't. He cared only about his children. And that's why great destruction is coming upon, because his children are the ones who forgot him. His children are the ones who went off. His children are the ones that are rebellious, man. And the Lord is not accepting any rebellious child, man. But the ones that he do bless with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, He gives us the understanding of who is control, the power that is at hand, the destruction that is at hand. You know what to watch for, what to be fearful for, who to be fearful to. You know, he give us the ability to have discernment and understanding. It says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?" That's right, man. The Lord is in control of all the destruction and chaos that we see on the daily news and throughout our life, man. It says, "Surely the Lord will do nothing but reveal his secrets to his servants, the prophets." This is how brothers know, because the Lord has gifted us with that gift of discernment and understanding. But this was just a short lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, I hope the elect was edified. I want to give all praise and all honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. Next, I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who given us the 100% truth according to the Bible. And root well, man. Peace, blessings, and safety to you, sincere Arkans out there doing the work, pushing the truth, man. And to you few Aquas out there, obeying your husbands around the four corner globe. Shalom to you, man.